What's up, YouTube? This is NoggTV, and what a special crew and cast in here today. We got two new people. We got my lovely fiance Olivia, and then we have Rufus, who's
This is Rufus.
We got Rufus the Labradoodle, who wasn't going to be in the video, but he really wanted to be, and since we were filming this near the bed, he was like, yeah, I'll jump on. But anyways, I thought, similar to the video I did with Bates, we're going to do a Q&A, a fun Q&A, but it's going to be, you know, since it's like Valentine's Day, we're going to do a with us. So, Olivia, you introduce yourself, tell the audience anything you'd like, and just try your best to ignore Rufus.
Okay. Hi, my name is Olivia.
I'll distract you.
I'm a student at UFIS. I am a junior with, I'm studying middle level education, so I graduate next spring.
So you can trust your kids with her.
Yeah. I'm a big Taylor Swift fan, and I'm
not making that face because of that. It's
because
because he's licking my hand. He was licking it very slowly, so it was weird. Anyways, yeah, as you can see, I got the drip. We got a Valentine's Day drip on. I got me a turtleneck. Olivia's got her polka dots on. So, you know, both looking pretty fly. Olivia, if you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask them. I'll let you start because, you know, ladies first.
Oh, what's your major?
My major? This is funny too. I was just gonna answer it and move on to the next one, but I think she wants to ask this because similar to we've been watching through Friends, and similar to Chandler, if you've seen it, nobody knows what he does. They can't remember his job. So every time I make the comment that I'm kind of like Chandler because she forgets my major, which is media communication. So that could be like journalism or, you know, broadcasting. There's like a lot of things that fit under the umbrella. So, but yeah, so now if she ever forgets, she can go back and watch this video and remember what my major is. So you said you're a Taylor Swift fan, then give the audience your top 5 favorite Taylor Swift songs.
Okay, that's so difficult because all of them are so good. Favorite song, Evermore. Have it tattooed.
Yeah, she got that ink.
Another favorite song, Don't Blame Me. That's 2. Maybe Love Story. I really like that one.
Basic.
Well, I just like that one because of when I was a kid and I listened to it a lot. Same with Picture to Burn.
Is that in your list? Is that number 4?
Picture to Burn. No, I'm not gonna add that to the list because that was a childhood favorite, but now it's just a good song. It just makes me think about that.
But it's been demoted.
Enchanted, really good song. And then maybe the last one. Gosh, it's so hard. I'll say there's just so many. I guess Red. I really like the song Red. But honorable mentions, I really like Would've, Could've, Should've. That's one of her newer songs. I really like Ready for It. I'll change Ready for It for the Red. I like Ready for It more.
You weren't.
I like Cruel Summer. Cruel Summer is really, really good. That's probably up there on the list too. I love that song.
I knew it would open up the floodgates. Once your mind started thinking, like, no, wait, that's it could be this. It could be this. No, I
can't have a list. I can just have a bunch of honorable mentions for things that could be.
So you're gonna name 5, but then you're gonna name every other song she's ever made as all the honorable mentions.
No, not every single one, but a lot of them that I really like and I listen to. Like, but Today Was Fairy Tale, honorable mention. Lover, honorable mention. This Is Me Trying.
The Long Pond Dong.
That's not
Long
a song.
Dong Studio song.
That's not a song. That's her replaying her folklore album. Yeah.
So my next question is, if you had to get rid of a Taylor Swift song and you have to get rid of an album. The song doesn't have to be from that album. You got to get rid of one. It's never existed. You can never listen to it again. What would the song in the album be?
Okay, song, me. I just feel like she could have done so much better with that. And we were talking about it earlier, about how, I mean, I think it's still a good song, don't get me wrong, and she sounds great, and so does the guy that sings with her. I think it's
Brendan Urie.
Brendan Urie.
So you're saying that
But
the problem is me?
album that I would get rid of, none really, but if you're forcing me to choose.
Okay. I thought you were just not going to answer the question. You're like, none. I don't want to.
She has like no weak albums, I guess. I mean, I guess her debut, but really that opened up a lot of doors for her. So, and that's like my childhood in an album. So I can't just get rid of that one. I guess for me, 1989, I'm not a big 1989 fan.
Yeah.
She still has really, really good songs on there. I just don't listen to them as much as I listen to other ones, which that's, I know, a big controversial thing because everybody loves 1989. And she's literally won awards for 1989 because of how good it is. It's just, I don't listen to it as much.
I'd get rid of Red.
I figured.
No, actually, I take that back. I'll get rid of Midnights. Red over time has kind of grown on me. Whereas Midnights, I wasn't a fan of Midnights. There's just not a lot. There's not a lot of songs on there I'd like want to listen to over and over again.
I guess Midnights would be my second choice, but I really do like Midnights and 1989, both of them. So I would never get rid of any of them. But like, since I'm being forced to answer, I just don't listen to as much on 1989. But they'll probably change tomorrow.
And I would get rid of Anti-Hero, so I don't have to hear the Overrated.
Anti-Hero?
I said Anti-Hero.
Oh, I thought you said Andy-Hero.
Yes, Andy, the hero. All right, what's your next question for me?
My next question is, okay, if there's only one game that you could play for the rest of your entire life, I'm pretty sure Bates already asked you this, but what would it be?
Probably Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Since that's my favorite game, you know. Why would you pick something that's not your favorite game? Like, there's a lot of good choices. That'd be tough to only be able to play one forever and ever, but hopefully we never have to live in that reality. That's one of the dark alternate realities in life. So that would be my choice. What would you pick if you could only?
Normally I would say Animal Crossing, just because there's so many different things you could do in there. But here lately I've been playing a lot of Disney Dreamlight, so that could be my next option.
Yeah, she likes Disney Dreamlight a lot because she's been stealing the Xbox to play it a bunch.
Because there's so many callbacks to, like, and it's so cool to see all of the people from all the Disney movies, like, living in the same, like, universe. Like, you could walk or, like, play in the game and you'd go and talk to Remy, and then you would go and talk to Kristoff from Frozen. I think that's kind of cool.
But I gotta shout out my boy, the OG original Jabroni Justin the Jabroni Johnson.
Okay.
Because he told me last night, he said WALL-E was probably his least. He said he'd rewatch it, but he did say, I want to call him out. He said that WALL-E is his least favorite Disney movie, which to me is just unbelievable.
So sad.
Because WALL-E's top 3 for me. Did you have another question? We can kind of go back and forth.
Okay. Sticking with the Disney theme, what are your favorite Disney movies? 3 favorite.
I'm glad you asked that because I was about to just impromptu ask you that. Cars is going to be my number 1. Cars was awesome. Cars 2 was a little disappointing, and Cars 3 I fell asleep in. 2, I don't know if this is a hot take or not. I'm going to go Monsters University because I feel like Monsters University is better than Monsters Inc. Just because I think monsters going to college is pretty funny. And then number 3 would be WALL-E. Probably I think that'd be my 3. And then 4, if I had my honorable mentions would be The Incredibles and Ratatouille.
1 would have to be Little Mermaid 2. I know that a lot of people don't talk about the sequels. Dallas didn't even know there was sequels to Little
probably
Mermaid.
was a second and maybe a third one.
Yeah, no, the third one is a different. It's like looking at Ariel before she met Prince Ariel.
Oh, like before. A prequel.
Yeah, and they made a prequel.
It's the pre-sequel.
But I really like Little Mermaid 2. I watched that a lot as a kid. My second one would probably be Cinderella or Cinderella 2. I really liked that one. I don't know, maybe Frozen 2. I really liked, in my opinion, I think Frozen 2 is better than Frozen 1. Controversial, but I think that it's better. I think I really liked it when it first came out, but it's not like my favorite all-time movie. Probably one from my childhood that I watched a lot as a kid was I really liked Cars also. I think
good, yeah.
I watched that one a lot. I went with my cousin to watch that one, I think.
Cars is also the only like Disney game that I ever played all the way through, because the Cars game was fun. And I had those little toy cars with one of those little rugs that you had as a kid with the road on it.
Oh yeah.
You know, like every 6 or 7 year old kid has. And I would just pretend it was a real road and cars would drive on it, so that was super cool. I also want to just point out that when you were talking, Rufus was looking at you like he had no idea. He's like, who are you talking to? Why are you looking off in the distance? We haven't really taught him to look at the camera and speak yet, but he's working up to it. He's a little camera shy. And then I know I had another question. Okay, I think I had one more. We talked about, before I say that, I thought it was interesting. Your three were mainly Disney movies, and mine were Pixar, because I don't really like a lot of just regular Disney movies. I didn't watch all those traditional ones. I watch Pixar movies mainly. So the last question would be, what were your three favorite shows as a kid? Like those 2000s, you watch them every Saturday for Saturday morning cartoons.
Okay, I know two for sure. Liz McGuire, I watched all the time. Then second one, SpongeBob. I had my room decorated in SpongeBob and everything. Loved that. And then my third one, I guess my other one that I watched a lot was That's So Raven. I really liked that one. What about you?
Mine would be SpongeBob, easily number one. Then I'm gonna go with probably Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's number two, and that would be the 2003. But also I watched the old classic ones from I think it was the 90s. Whenever the original one was, I watched that a good bit too. And then third would be hard. I did watch Power Rangers a whole lot, but it was only for certain amount of years, because then they started not getting as good. I was gonna either say probably Power Rangers, but Backyardigans would probably be pretty close to that, because I did watch a lot of Backyardigans. So yeah, that's probably my three. Did you have any other questions you could think of?
Oh, last question. Are you actually spelling bee champ?
Yeah, so we were talking about this before. We got in a very heated debate because a thing that I tout a lot is how when I was in 5th grade, I won a spelling bee. And so I think it's pretty cool. It's one of my only things I've ever won. So I have my award still sitting on my table in here. And then yesterday at the Super Bowl party, Justin has the audacity to doubt its legitimacy and tell me that he doesn't think it's real because he looked it up, and you said you looked it up too, and the school isn't real. Well, first of all, it doesn't exist anymore because Farmington has remodeled a bunch of times and got new schools. So now Ledbetter Intermediate is part of the NWAC building. But yes, it does. It did exist, and it is real. I am actually the reigning, undefeated, universal spelling bee champion of the whole world.
Of Farmington. Was this, did you say 2005?
5th grade. It was not 2005.
Okay, I thought I got it mixed up. I knew there was a 5th
I didn't get, no. 5th grade, it would have been 2010. It was the second semester, like in the spring, so actually probably would have been like 2011. So 2011 champ. So for over a decade, I've been touting this spelling bee championship. Look at that. Okay. So that's all you want to do is just doubt my spelling skills. That was it.
That was my last question.
Okay, that's right. I put the doubters, the rumors to bed. But oh yeah, did Rufus? Did you want to get Rufus up here to say goodbye?
Sure.
While she's trying to get Rufus up there, I'll say, if any of you NoggTV viewers, if you have any questions that you ever want to ask, feel free to leave them in the comments, and maybe sometime I'll do a Q&A with questions that you guys have asked. You can ask me anything. Nothing's off limits except for the things I don't want to answer. So that makes sense. But yeah, I'll answer anything. It could be gaming, movies, TV, whatever. Books. I don't really read books. Anime, I definitely don't watch anime.
We read the Nickel Boys and we met the author.
We did, yeah. So
we didn't get to actually talk to him though, but we went to a craft talk because he was at UFIS last week.
Yeah. Or if you wanna talk about dogs, I'm sure Olivia would love to talk about dogs and animals. Rufus, do you have any questions you'd like to ask or anything? He seems like he doesn't like being on camera. He's trying to show off. So I guess I'll just end it off. Thank you guys for watching. Please like the video and subscribe, and help me get to 500 because we're almost there. And if you get to 500, if you subscribe to the channel, you'll be entered in a raffle for a chance to win this dog right here.
No, sorry, he's not up for sale or for winning anything. Do you want to be bit by? He doesn't bite that hard.
No, he doesn't bite. He doesn't bite that hard. We've only had to beat him up a few times.
Never, we don't beat him.
Sometimes I just give him the rock bottom, their little people's elbow.
I don't let that happen.
Sometimes a little 630 splash.
That made him stop.
All right, yeah. See that he stopped dead in his tracks. He knows. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Bye bye. Peace out.